So, this is it. The mental world.
It looks like a dentist office.
A mental dentist office.
It's a recruiting office, kids, and I'm here to recruit you for the greatest job in the world, being a psychonaut. It's about fighting a war for mental freedom. Are you ready to face torture, insanity, and death? Because this is your last chance to chicken out.
I'd like to chicken out, please.
Too late, soldier!
But you said...
There's only one way out of here. Fighting! I want one of you chickens to sock me square in the jaw. But I warn you, once you do, the war is on. You, Navy boy! Chicken of the sea, come on, let's go. I said pop me!
I will, but I want to have a look at your posters first.
Let's go!
Like the one way
How
up
about
there
you,
says
you
military! What else we got back here?
Come on!
Let's see.
Do it!
We have join now. I wish
You're
I
not
were a
gonna
man.
get another chance like this, I guarantee
I want
it.
you. A better shot of I wish I were a man.
Right on the chin!
You gonna punch him?
No way! You do it!
And I think we're done here.
Let's go!
Sir, yes, sir!
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, go, go!
Charge!
What kind of obstacle course is this? That kid just got killed.
A mental obstacle course, you bleeding heart. He's not dead. His astral projection just got kicked out of my mind. And I'll kick your astral projection out of here too if you don't get moving right now.
You'll kick my Oh, I get it! Haha, Coach. Anyway, welcome to the tutorial level, Basic Braining. Obviously, we're just mostly going to be getting information about how to move through the game. Jumping, double jumping, staring at giant knives. Oh, monsters.
Relax. That's just a figment of my imagination. You can run right through figments. They help you rank up, and when you rank up, you earn new psychic powers. So whenever you see a figment, suck it up, soldier. Come on, get that figment. Be a figgy piggy. Who's Coach's little piggy? Oink, oink, oink.
Coach, you're making me very uncomfortable. Right, our first figment. This screen obviously mentions that you collect 100 figment points, not just 100 figments. You'll find these little transparent things all over the place. You can check them out from this menu. You can see that this is arranged by point value, and each figment carries a certain number of points with it. In this particular part of the level, the best you're going to get is 5, the worst you're going to get is 1. Depending on what the figment is, where it is, and how hard it is to get, you will get more figment points. For instance, I believe that they go upwards of 20 points for one figment if it involves a lot of acrobatics and possibly killing yourself. A weird little thing about the figment list here is that when I eventually remember how to get to it, you can see that the thing we picked up was red, but all of a sudden it's green on here. I'm not sure if that's just some weird menu glitch or if that was intentional, but yeah, figments.
Hey, what are you staring at? We all have emotional baggage, kid. Why don't you make yourself useful? Sort some of it out while you're in here. Keep your eyes peeled for a tag that matches. Could be anywhere.
Coach makes it sound really sinister, but it's right over here.
There it is! Now, you will pick up that tag and you will put it on that bag you just found! Unless you'd rather just drop and give me 20 right now!
No, I'll just take
You hit that
tag.
ladder hard, son! Show it who's boss!
Anyway, you just pick up a tag, take it back to its matching piece of luggage, and you make it very, very happy. Oh. Adorable. And what the coach also didn't mention is that there are 5 pieces of emotional baggage per level. Each of them has an associated tag, and you take the correct tag to the correct piece of luggage if you want to make it happy. For instance, there we just picked up a suitcase tag. It has to be given to the suitcase. We couldn't have given it back to the steamer trunk, or say when we find the purse or anything. It just won't take it. It's not the right tag. You might also notice that the figments in each level come in a variety of shapes and sizes, not just point values. For instance, we've got guys climbing the rope, the one guy who can't handle a ladder. We've picked up tanks, what looks like breakwater blocks, cleavers,
watch out!
zombies,
Fire down below!
dog tags. Man! Fire is not a figment, fire just hurts.
We can't get past this! This is stupid!
Looks like a test. There's probably a secret, more advanced route.
What's that supposed to mean? You think you're more advanced than me, new kid?
Sorry, what?
I'm not stupid. You're stupid. The coach is stupid. The whole camp is stupid. That thing flying at you is stupid.
What's flying at me?
Bobby Zeltz's foot, that's what! You stupid new kid! Yeah!
Oh. Thanks for saving me.
Well, actually, I was saving this plant.
Never seen one so meaty before.
I have. It's been appearing in this creepy nightmare I keep having.
You're having nightmares? Oh, I've been reading about how to fix those. Will you let me see one?
No.
Well, that was exciting. As you can see, there's a giant missile with fire, but Bobby Zilch is a moron, you can just jump around it. Boing! There's even a ladder that comes up here. It's not exactly a secret, more advanced route. Now, obviously you do want to come over here because there's a bunch of figments to get. I imagine that these are the 5-point ones because they're a little bit dicey, but with the whole massive miles fall down below. You can also use this to progress the level. Right over there is the platform that'll keep us going. However, there's some stuff back where we were that I'd like to collect first, so... And then he fell to his death. I'm just fooling. This is the tutorial level, so even though we would normally take a fatal action such as falling to our death, it's not going to count against us yet.
Come on, one nightmare.
Nope.
Don't be creepy, Raz. You obviously want to come back here. What are you doing? You want to come back here to grab the figments, break some skulls, get mental health, which is just the means of restoring your HP. These little guys are a bit of a pain because they do jump around a lot, and until you get a certain upgrade, it can be a bit annoying to run after them sometimes. Now, what the game was trying to lead you towards is this, the very well-hidden classified route with the glowing red paint. And let's just take you down here. Unlike the plain route, obviously, you can't fall to your death, and there's just a couple more figments to grab.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead!
And we come back up here. Takes us right to the other side. It's a little ways past where the platform jumping route would take you, but It's easy enough to just backtrack and grab the
It's
duck.
game day, kid! Is your name Joey?
No,
'Cause I'm gonna call you Slowy Joey.
that's not my name.
What was that, Slowy? I can't hear ya. You're talking too slow.
Coach, he's just trying to practice speaking.
Move!
Now, the obvious way to go is up, but come back here through this little tunnel of apparently the interior of a missile, and warms my heart to see baggage reunited with its tags.
Mentalis
Anyway, come back
override.
and that yeah. That has never happened to me before. Fortunately, the game has a rather robust checkpoint system, so even though I obviously got stuck on a piece of geometry over there, I can just reload the save file and it'll take me back to the last checkpoint instead of having me do the entire level up to this point again. Which is pretty nice. Especially because the game doesn't really have that many bugs. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Basic platforming
Less waiting,
convention
more
of jumping on
motivating.
trampolines. The interesting thing about these trampolines that I've heard about is that they will propel you upward depending on the force that you hit them with. So normally there's a terminal velocity that just leaves you getting that much height, but if you find a way to get
Now that
more
kind of wall,
force
you can
going
climb it
down,
up, down,
they'll
sideways,
propel you a
whatever
lot
way you
higher.
want. Just get on it, quick, like a monkey.
And the monkeys the coach is talking about is just this netting, which you can obviously
It's
climb all
game
over.
day, kid.
Slow down, you kid. If you pass me or Bobby, you'll make us look bad, and Bobby will pound you deaf. Bobby, can you hear me? Where are you? Don't leave me alone out here, Bobby. I'm frightened. I'm frightened.
And now you're dead. Good job.
Watch those mines, kid. They'll blow you up like a 10-cent kazoo.
I'm not sure that metaphor entirely works, Coach, but okay. The mines aren't particularly deadly as long as you're, paying attention. Which I admit I was not entirely when I was doing this. Evidence there. Fortunately, this got me right back where I wanted to,
Hey, Dogen, what's wrong?
I keep blowing up.
Well, good luck with that. Bye.
Okay.
Alright then. Anyway, there's a pretty obvious clear path through the mines, but you can just jump over them too. The only real hard part is getting the minesweeper that was running along. Usually his path takes him straight over the mines, so when you try and catch him, you just kind of explode a lot. Now there's our means to continue through the level, but I feel kind of bad leaving Dogen back.
Hey, Dogen, what's wrong?
I keep blowing up.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
An escort mission! Wonderful. Fortunately, the game only has, I think, 2 of them.
I
This is
can't
one,
do it.
and
Yes,
it's
you
completely
can,
optional.
Dogen. Just follow me.
Okay.
He just follows you on a linear path. Depending on where you are, he'll just try and go straight
I
towards
can't
Like
do it.
molasses going uphill
your
in
current
January.
location. Sometimes he stops.
Okay.
Bit annoying, but you have to remember that he follows you on a straight line path, so stuff like that will happen.
Follow me. I'll help you through the mines.
Okay.
Fortunately, Dogen also has infinite lives, so we can just carry right along.
Look! Raz, I didn't explode at all.
Good hustle out there.
Hey, this is for helping me out. Okay, bye.
Arrowheads! These are the game's currency. This particular brand is a little goofy-looking guy that only appears in mental worlds. We'll get a slightly more, tangible version outside back in the day.
The plane's going down, soldier! Hit that door and Geronimo!
Hey, no one told me to pack a chute.
Did Washington have a chute when he crossed the Delaware? Just jump, sissy!
Well, I guess we're all going to die.
Yep.
My whole life is flashing before my eyes. My first memory is of my dog, Lady.
Yeah?
Lady and I used to go for long walks.
That's nice.
They would go on and on and on and on. This one time, we went on a walk we called the longest walk of all time.
Tell me
First,
about it,
we
Vernon.
went to the end of our street, and then we got attacked by bees.
Oh.
And then we got lost, and then we walked 4 miles. And then we turned a soft right, and then we walked, and then we turned right. And then we just stood still for a while. And then I fell down a manhole and had to reset my own arm back in the socket.
Wait, what?
And then we took a side road.
Is there like a climax to this story?
Didn't I mention the gopher yet? Thought I hit that. Okay, let me start over.
Wait, no.
First, we went to the end of our street.
No.
And then I bent down to tie my
I know
shoe.
what to do.
And then Lady had to go to the bathroom. And then I gave Lady a bone.
Hey, look! It's Raz!
Yay! Raz is here!
Yeah! Maybe you'll be able to beat this darn game. We can't do it.
Yeah, we're no good, and the coach won't open the gate until someone wins.
Yay, Raz! Just punch that to start.
Ah, the punchy minigame. Ah, the punchy mini... Well, that's auspicious.
You score enough points on this course, kid, and I'll give you a reward.
Fortunately, this isn't very hard at all. We only need 20 points. We have 60 seconds.
Yay,
We just need to hit
Raz!
these,
Punch!
aggressive-looking fellows and not punch any babies. And we really have more than enough time. This isn't really at all difficult. And, well, to be honest, I'm not even sure you can lose this unless you're really, really trying. As I honestly kind of was, on this particular run. You can see I'm not going particularly fast, and I'm not... And I'm...
Punch!
And I...
Punch! Punchy! Punch! Punch!
Punch!
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
We'll never give up on you, Raz!
I'll punch, punch, punch.
We're gonna keep cheering you till you win!
Hey, not us, silly! Punch, punch, punch! Punch, Raz, punch!
Anyway, really the worst part about this is that that is going on in the background.
Punch! Punchy! Punch! 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 Raz! Punch! Yay, Raz!
Punch, punch, punch! Yay, Raz!
Hey, good job, soldier. Now here's your reward.
Fortunately, Coach Oleander is the best. This little minigame is actually open for a couple of extra plays. It's mostly just arrowheads.
Most people, they got something to hide. They store away their shame, their dirty little secrets, in these tiny vaults in their minds. But the enemy is not allowed any secrets in wartime, are they, soldier? So go ahead and bust open this vault. I got nothing to hide.
We won't bother with the punching minigame, but we will be bothering to punch this little guy. These little green fellows, as the coach says, are memory vaults. They contain memories. They basically just run around in, not necessarily patterns, but they run around. You just have to track them down and thwack them. They aren't real good at evading.
Ah, good.
They don't need to be. So let's have a look at this. There's Oleander raising the flag at Iwo Jima, because that makes sense. There's Oleander leading the charge with a Bowie knife attached to his gun. There's Oleander jumping out of a plane. There's Oleander riding a torpedo with a little pistol, because that seems redundant. And there he is, of course, taking care of the children. Great hero of war, Coach Morceau Oleander.
You enjoy that. One of my favorites.
Good times. Let's get out the foxhole. This little fella is a teleport bug. I don't know if he has an official name, but that's what I always call him. And in levels with multiple stages, such as this one, they let you teleport all across the level so that you don't have to, you know, traverse everything all over again in case you're missing any figments from a particular section. Ooh, scary. Now that is a turret. Fortunately, you have this big wide open space to run across, and as long as we don't keep getting shot, we'll be able to... You know what? It's actually really hard to do that. What you're supposed to do is thwack these down, then they build up another one you can hide behind, and so on. These concrete barriers will not go away. These brick ones will. This hat box is very excited. Well, oh, bunnies!
Run, bunny!
Oh, look at the little bunnies. They try to run, but their legs are too tiny, so they can't. I'll save you, bunnies. That wasn't part of the save. No, bunny! War as hell. Fortunately, you knocked down the last one, and the turret will no longer be attacking you. Unfortunately, we lost some good bunnies in that. It is terrible.
Run, bunny!
You can do it, buddy. Nothing's gonna kill you anymore. You can do it.
Yeah! Classic Zed!
Bobby? Bobby, you're going backwards, Bobby. Ooh, gravity. That was weird. And this is a slidey tunnel. They work as all slidey tunnels generally do. There's a bunch of figments down here, and it's not generally too bad to get them, but if you happen to shoot right by one, it's very difficult to go backwards while you're still in the tunnel. And it's impossible to go backwards once you actually left it.
You can grab poles like that and swing on them. It's all about upper body strength, you know?
Yes, Herg! Standard pole swinging action. I have to, confess something, but right after we help this guy out. Adorable. Now, I do have to confess something. My first time through the game, I kind of skipped past the tutorial explanation, and didn't realize that you could just hit a button and change direction. I went the entire game without realizing this, so it was a bit frustrating, but I made some really awesome trick jumps.
Hold it right there, boy. That's a mental cobweb. You can collect them with a specialized piece of equipment once you get checked out on it. Till then, just steer clear of them.
As this pop-up says, you can use these very strange-looking bagpipes to fix up mental cobwebs. They're mostly nothing, to be honest. As you can see, I could punch it. You can't technically jump on them. The only thing that they really do is that you can't go through them, which proves to be a necessary obstacle in maybe one level. But mostly they're there to just be.
As you can see, the trapeze is very difficult. Most cadets can't handle it. You might just want to stay away from it. You'd still get a participation ribbon at the end of camp.
Well, we'll not deal with such things. We will, however, deal with these figments down here. For instance, here's a guy who lost his arm. Oop, found it. And here's a... What's that doing back there? I guess the coach forgot about it or something. Fortunately, we are able to return to levels that we've previously completed, so we'll just have to come back and get that cobweb and that vault a little bit later. The trapeze are pretty standard, whatever you would call this, for most platform games. You just swing back and forth, hop at the end. Now the game is giving us this advice because back here, we can see the purse. We don't really need to go into first-person view for it, but there it is. And the purse may be a little bit tricky to figure out if you don't realize that these things aren't just background and you can hop right on top of them. Always good to see a purse for all of you
It's
again.
game day, kid!
That was our 5th piece of mental baggage. And since we've gotten them all, we get what the game refers to as primal memories, which is basically some concept art. I'll be collecting the emotional baggage in every level, but not really showing this off in video. It'll be posted somewhere. The other thing that collecting all the emotional baggage gets you is a rank up. You might have noticed that, well, I also mentioned that figments, collecting 100 points, and then will get you a rank up. And the rank ups will allow you to unlock some different things. The old man in that dream sequence at the beginning mentioned that you'd be able to unlock different psychic powers, and that is exactly what happens. They happen at every 5 or 10 ranks, and the game will usually let you know what it is when you get it, and it will give you a little message that will never go away to make sure that you know to collect what's coming to you. Ranks at the moment do not matter because we are stuck inside somebody's head.
When you're dead.
So, carrying on.
Hey, kid! I think I see a silver dollar out there in that rail. Why don't you walk out there a bit and pick it up?
Yeah, Bobby Zilch would fall for that, wouldn't he?
Ha, sucker! See you at the bottom.
Coach. Anyway, this is pretty standard rail grinding stuff. There's multiple rails, you can jump between them. There's usually things on the rails that you can either evade or try and hit. And, of course, if you jump off at just the right time, you die. The reason for that, other than obviously demonstrating the fact that you can die in a video game, how novel, is that each of these rails has a certain number of figments on it. I'm pretty sure that it's technically possible to get them all just by hopping between the rails, but I've personally never figured out exactly how to do it, and my timing is usually kind of off anyway. So, again, since this tutorial doesn't let you actually die, I figure it's easiest just jump on one rail and ride to the end, get the other rail right to the end, and then hop on the third rail and finish this off. Little note about the construction of this particular
It's
level
game day, kid!
is that if you get all the figments in every level, it will end, like going into the next section, by giving you another rank up. You'll see it when we get to the final stretch right here.
End of the line, sucker!
Zilch.
Oh!
See? Again, our teleport bug right at the beginning. But we made him. Sorry, buddy.
The old rolling tunnel of crazy logs bit. An old one, but a hard one. What you gotta do is... who we kidding? You're never gonna make it through that.
Coach, I don't think you're very, encouraging towards your children sometimes. Now, this is a tunnel of crazy logs inside of what I think is a meat grinder, and the tunnel itself isn't that hard. What is tricky here is that there are 3 figments flying around the interior. 2 of them will come by, as you can see here, and a third one is at the end. And, again, since we're in tutorial mode and can't die, the easiest way to do this is really to just suicide into the figments. I think it's technically possible to get them without dying. In fact, I know it's technically possible to get them without dying. It's easier to do so once you have a few more powers that'll help you. Well, 1 power in particular. But really, why bother waiting when it's just a couple seconds of holding out for them to appear and falling into the terrifying blades below. Just want to make sure that one doesn't actually come within range. And technically you could get it over on this side, but it's easiest to just go through the log tunnel. Ta-da! Oh, look, we got a medal. And if you just stand here... Oh, there's the figment. And from here, straight shot to the end. Perfect.
Hello? Hello? Guess I'm early.
Huh. Well, we could stand here and wait for the coach, I guess. Well, that's a little out of place. Oh, no it's not, there's bunnies. I am grounded once again. But that's a little out of place.
Hold it right there, son! Now just what in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing in there?
I was just looking for a way out.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast. Dang, I didn't think you'd get to the end at all. You surprised me out there, kid. Here, you've earned this. Your first Psychonaut merit badge. But I'm always glad to see a soldier come back from the field alive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go back in. I left some good men back